A little Lee, a little Jet Lee.
Happy birthday. Spinach is a seed. It's a seed.
You got death in reverse. I don't know. They got this heart in a jar. So maybe somebody had somebody's heart in a jar. This could be somebody that you cared about. They could have had them in the military or in like, I'm getting like Jarhead, or could have had this person doing something. Sir. I don't know if this is like somebody boy. And again, well, I don't know who this person is with this wand behind his back, but this wand got something to do with it. And this person. Because this person is sitting above this chief's council, this father. Somebody made it above this person in the tribe. It's like whatever, put Mexico above everybody, whatever you do. But it's like these a bunch of criminals and stuff. They can't even be sitting on no council or whatever this is. That's why I said the Native Americans and stuff was not innocent. There's a difference here of these other kind of energies. Whatever I am is not the new thing. This is like ancient shit, but new. It's like they knew with these people. Turn it down. They knew about these people. Same thing with colonization. If something wasn't colonized, it wouldn't be anything left of a certain group of people. So the tribes wasn't always, because these people went out of their way to try to find out about me, leave me out of finances, tribal affiliations, tribal finances, all this. In order to try to break somebody down. So it's like, okay, if the money matters, then the money came with me. If the money don't matter, then I am that I am. You understand? So this is not somebody's will. This is, and if the tribes denied me, even the 5 civilized tribes seeming a little uncivilized to me, and if the tribes didn't accept me, then I don't have to accept them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't running over there like the rest of those people that was finding out that they was Native American, putting on them fucking crowns and everything like this of feathers. It's almost 2. Somebody only got 1 feather here. And I got a crown full of feathers, but it's like this friend is dealing with this man that got the crown full of feathers, but this ain't even my dad's. If this was my feather or my father, that ain't even your crown, it's mine. These is African and Mexican people. What are you doing with my crown and trying to give me 1 feather? Or this could even be this grandmother that was going on a witch hunt, and this person left and then offered me up. And it's like, you only got 1 feather because you held on to that grandfather. You understand? And this bitch is like, if they had all my clones, like say 1,000 of me, and then these women on the nut bush that don't have wombs, they prepared this to just populate me on that level as the mother, because the queen bee is the one that have the babies. The other worker bees don't normally have babies. They can't produce. So you's gonna just produce me, and then instead of me using my clones as an army for me, or for us, you use them for an army for you, sacrifice them to jail, ripped them apart, ripped the babies out their wombs, ripped out their wombs or whatever, and gave it to these witches. And then you think it's gonna be a such thing as a fucking tribe, bitch? It won't be no such thing as no tribe, because if the government is gone, then we talking about the prophecy of the 400 years being over. I'm the king. Ain't nobody else sitting. Ain't nobody else no fucking king. It's just one. It ain't no motherfucking council. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no 5 civilized tribes. If this is the way you want to play this fucking game, if all the other tribes knew that some tribe was doing this to me, and you stood there and you watch, ain't no fucking such thing as no tribes. You're gonna be looked at as terrorists. What you are in this century will be a terrorist. Like you don't, these people don't have no respect for authority or seniority or purity. This could also be somebody want to see somebody as a star in this lifetime, but this is about the survival of the fittest or the survival of a lineage or the survival of a type. You know, it's selfish or not. Okay, I would, you know what I'm saying? If there was something that God had me doing or that I had myself doing or something, you know, I don't want nobody calling the fucking shots on this. Okay? I mean, it could make sense, but I don't want these bitches touching my kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them touching my kids. I don't want nobody that thought that they needed to murder me and rip out my body parts and use them to bring themselves back to life. To be touching on my kids. I mean, that's the same thing. If these people were taking these eggs and growing them up in a basement somewhere, that's what you did. So I had a decent life, from what I thought in the Truman Show. Then you took the past 30 years and raised something like me, possibly in other countries or underground. And then now you want me to look at other women. I'd rather a fucking robot. Some robot with a fake fish tank on the stomach to carry my baby than these bitches. All stacked up in the damn row house. You understand?
No.
Then for any of these women to even pass blood or mix their blood with mine to even have the baby. Yeah, somebody's playing God, but you just look like a madman. Also, this could be people from like New York, but they over here in this fake New York doing this. You're not even supposed to be here.
Oh no.
Let's see about the black people or black family or black water energy. People have they wanted to withhold everything. They know my gifts was gonna be activated, like my sight, like my sensors. All right, and then you wanted to make it seem like I'm just this crazy person throwing out these threats, but the threats come from the 40 something years of secret abuse that you was doing that you thought that God couldn't see. And so God is just extending that information to me to tell you what you was doing so that you don't think you getting away with nothing. But you mad because you got to hear it. You know what you did on the part, and you got to sit here and hear me talk about it. You got to sit here and hear me talk about it. Okay? And then these men and stuff like this that you done snuck into these relationships. You see what I'm saying? Now this person looking like they don't even want to be with you, or this is somebody smiling like, yeah, we took out these many wombs, or these are the heads of the Empress, and this motherfucker looking like, I don't even know if I want to be in this union with you. They on the ground. Look, he even got a piece, something bloody here, a bloody little pope in his hands. Okay, but he looked happy. I don't know. And then you got these little white things here. Like, this look like two crazy people. I about to say he don't look crazy, but he grinning too much. And he got the bloody little pope in his hands. So it's like, yeah, there's another one, another dead one from the American Empress. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy that we're doing this. And look at this mad person. Look at this, hold on. Why is that doing that? Now you got this mad person in the trees, this ancestor. It's something wrong with my Samsung phone, y'all. You have to excuse me. There's a mad ancestor in the trees here that sees exactly what somebody was doing here. Look how this person is right here. Hold on. Is there a glare? Y'all see that man's face in the trees? This person is pissed. This is white hair on his chin right here and above my fingernail. This these could also be I feel like this is Tiamat in them. Maybe Mesopotamian gods. These also look like samurai swords here. These look like samurai or some type of bayonet thing with like the wrapped handle. Okay. I want to say Ashanti tribe or something like this. This is like Tiamat, or this is like those particular gods in like the Ashanti tribe. But I think the Ashanti energy is still more African. And we got the Gullah Jack energy being lynched. Who is this? See, somebody, this was in one of the readings the other day with that cross. So also be somebody named Cross, or this cross person. This could be what they did because this person didn't want to. I feel like somebody didn't want to go against God, maybe. Somebody beat a sacrifice. Somebody was blocking something here. I don't know why this person looked familiar here. Whoever this is not protecting. This could be Seminole energy here. Crocodile Dundee. This Lee energy. Also, somebody's name could be Bruce. I feel like, I don't know, somebody could have, Allie in reverse, somebody could have touched not. These could be random people, like, you know, somebody did something so wicked. Somebody would take their life, let their life be taken to take this bitch life or something here for doing something to somebody innocent. It's a show that I was watching. She was like, I came here to do this to you. And I think she beat the person up or killed them because you harmed the most innocent one amongst us. Seven of Sticks in reverse. I feel like they wanted somebody not to be protected here. And if these people are building families, their women are not protected. This could be something through the judicial system. This is something through the judicial system. If they had some kind of, like that thing they had during COVID to protect Asians, something is getting dropped here. They don't need that. Okay? I'm telling you, the Bible says something about now your children are going to die. So these people had a long spell, like I'm not saying this is my grandmother, but my grandmother, I don't think that we've lost a cousin or uncle yet that I know of. Only person passed away is my grandfather. If there's some distant relatives, you know, like maybe like a cousin of mine had a daughter and her daughter had a daughter, and then now one of their children died or something. I'm talking about like from the actual her children. I haven't heard yet of a death yet. We had a lot of deaths on my father's side. Maybe those were also sacrifices for people to extend their life on the mother's side. Because I feel like somebody was trying to plant some drugs or plant something, in somebody's yard or something for the FISA court to come pick it up and put a case on. Because the FISA court, if you read about it, these people have access to the crime. It don't make no sense to have it. Because this is somebody like, I want you to go to jail for drugs. Go put the drugs on the porch. Take pictures of it like they do with the fucking package for Amazon, right? Take pictures of the drugs while it's sitting there. Make sure you take a picture of the address, the girl, the person there, everything like this, or a picture of their ID, and go turn it in. And then if somebody choose that you had drugs on your property, you gonna have drugs on you. But these are not. This is a foreign intelligence. It's like these people have a neuro chip. They're all working together to do this. It's not like somebody accidentally came to your house and seen you handling drugs, or your child had. Oh, what the hell is this scratch on my arm? You know what I'm saying? This could be also this. This could be this Nisi energy. Code in reverse. Somebody don't want to work with this person. All right. Somebody could also be saying, but this is one of ours or something like this. And somebody don't want to accept it. Somebody could also be somebody that, dressed like t-shirt, jeans, flip-flops or something like this on their feet. She got like the little choker on there, like whatever. Could be somebody that wear like an Apple Watch though, t-shirts and jeans, like baggy jeans and whatever. Because it's almost like if they move these people out of the way, it's almost like if they move these people out of the way, I don't know. There's no camaraderie here. There's no giving and taking. These people were used to taking from me, and somebody, a council, allowed them to do this so much that once some threshold was crossed, these people took it. They took it very far here. We got blow or block. This person is not a black water person or something like this either, or they're not. Three of Knives. But some of these girls, it's like little girls in your family that were dealing with these women and these men to get some type of points or something like this, is what I'm getting. Buy blows. A buy blow. A byword, a buy blow. Somebody ain't dead. 10 of coins. This is not happy family time. Okay. This person was jealous because somebody is the Ace of Pentacles. All right. And then the 6 of Cups or 6 of Baskets in reverse. These people are about to be having to pay. They're about to get some big payback here. Something was blocked here. Somebody was blocked from putting something, and that's why I said it's this weeds people, or these women that had to hustle in order to get back to the top after they went through like a trampling thing. This is like trampling Simba or something like this. They had to do something else to get to the top. So now somebody's blocking everything, but they ass about to be blocked up. About to be locked up, blocked up, something like this. Because it's like a family tree. These family trees are looking sick, makeshift, like something you find in the corner on a fucking play at the Genesee Theater. You understand? 3 of Knives in reverse. Somebody cares. I feel like this father. See how this man looked like he fell out this tree? I feel like somebody could have said that you didn't. Like one of these girls could have dressed up this eternal energy or somebody like me to get close enough to this dad to harm this dad, and the person crossed over thinking that I did something to them But it was these people, this candy energy here. And this person that lift themselves above the throne of God, even if this dad didn't was so comfy with these people, didn't see it, but something is getting blocked for this person now. Like, because this is this energy, and somebody was watching this person. See how this little, it's like somebody's in there, like the ant farm. Somebody's looking at this person in this. They got them in this Truman Show thing. So also, whatever this hand is that's holding on to this hand can't block this ricochet from going to this family in reverse. They're not just in reverse, and people found the money that they was hiding right here. You also, because somebody's trying to protect these people or keep me from seeing what these people doing over there, this is about to come through blazing anyway. Something is about to ricochet here. Ricochet. Rick or Shay. You got the big mama energy here. And there's like light beaming off of this person. Okay, and then we got the passage, the rites of passage here. Like whatever this is, this money is supposed to go towards the rites of passage for the next one in, but they just act like somebody ain't, maybe because somebody's a girl. Okay. I feel like the last thing somebody wants somebody doing this time, yeah, railroad builders in reverse. Like I said, this could be the father that China is using on this railroad, this quick rail, like with this spaceship railroad, whatever it is. Okay. But they did this, okay, somebody's supposed to get the rites of passage. They saying, we'll give you a rites of passage if you go through the transformation like we had made the other people do it and become a boy. But this is like this Sarah girl that had that money stripped from her, the richest millionaire African American girl back in like the early 1900s, I think. They kind of talked her out of that land so they can make the railroads and stuff. And so we got railroad bill in the revert. This has something to do with some ancient ass shit here, y'all. And again, these people know not to touch this stuff. So if they already touched it, that's death, motherfucker. We don't need people like you that's taking advantage of these privileges these are somewhat privileges here. So you could take something from somebody and have the power in your hand like some magic stick or something. I got the magic stick. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even the one in his pants. This is something else. Could also be somebody, could be a stud. But yeah, we got railroad bill in reverse, and this child is the actual something here. Like somehow somebody been here, or your trait or something has been here longer than your parents. Like it's a different thing. I was rich back the fuck then. I mean, whatever this is saying here. Okay, I did something in the second cycle or something centuries ago, decades ago, that these people wasn't able to. So they was just trying to, okay, they was trying to act like, look, you lazy, you don't work, you wasn't in no activities or nothing. But the work, that's what I'm saying, the work already, a motherfucker tired now. If something was done proper, God did something proper. Because at this point, where I was when I felt any energy come towards me 2 years ago, 4 years ago, I was damn near still out there playing in the dirt, jumping on my trampoline and shit at 40-something years old, just thick and juicy, but I was able to move. These people trying to do something here. You understand? This is crazy. Okay? It's almost like these are like Eastern stars. Like, no, here, let's come eat with us or something. You is one of us or something. But I don't know if that's them bones. The Sims in reverse. Somebody put somebody else above someone because of something silly. Yeah. And then again, 3 of sticks. Now this person can fly, like, get what they need to fly away. That's like, okay, honey, you know that in order to pass this mission or get this rites of passage, you got to make a full. So for some people, it might be tradition for them to make a quilt for the family before they go off into the world. I'm just making up something. You done made it. You sitting there waiting for it. Now is the time is for these people to bring something directly to you. You're not supposed to go looking for this. If somebody says, I'm over here, I'm over there, don't go. They're supposed to bring this to you or me, right? And so somebody can fly away like the rest of she did this overtime for the 7 wild swans or whatever, her brothers. Now it's time for her. You understand? But somebody that went over here and got this dead old skin or whatever and tried to bring it back from the dead. Ace of baskets. This is in reverse. This is like a curse or something. This is what somebody tried to give some skin or something here. I don't know what this is. Milk and honey and like fur. Bloody fur. Jennifer. Guinea fur. Guinea pig. We were just talking about guinea pigs the other day. And we got the Mickey energy. So this could be like Ernest and the 2 girls here. Okay. In reverse here. 9 of sticks. 6 of baskets. So if these people went to live in Alaska, it's maybe like they took some kind of journey. They took the journey. They took it. And that's, like I said, the last thing they want somebody to do, they want me or you to do this time is sit at home and just watch. They thought this was going to be a piece of cake. Just keep you glued to something here. And somebody don't want you doing that this time. Also, this could be Senegalese energy. Some of these people could have twisted themselves in with a person's bloodline or lineage. Like Senegalese twists. I think their colors is like gold and yellow and something here. And somebody else is being blocked here. You know, it's almost this dark man to do something. And this daughter of knives with could be most like a Tiffany with the skin lightning. This hidden gem tarot. This person could be about to be dragged down. Okay. To feed these things that somebody wanted to. Or this is a Caucasian woman. Okay. Or somebody was. 7 of knives in reverse. Okay, y'all know this my Mimi Nem card. People with these features here. She kind of look like LL Cool J right there. This is these people with these phenotypes here. This could be a tribe. Trina and them. And then we got who got the spoon. This is my Jaden Smith card, but it's also my bun. Whoever Kevin Gates' baby mama, that girl. But something about the handle to this. This is like a pie server or whatever. I'm that guy. Come and give me that piece of that sweet potato pie. So also something about souls resting. Like I was seeing a thing about Diamond and two sisters, Diamond and Tio Tia something last night, and then I seen another story of a one girl, and I forgot her name, and I'm thinking like, wait a minute, they said these girls just got missing 40 years ago, or well, all these years ago or whatever, and then I was like, wait a minute, it's something about that girl's eyes, that little girl's eyes, okay, the dark skinned one. And then the light skinned one, I'm like, wait a minute. When I started watching those things last night before I went to sleep, and I noticed they was like, oh, this lady was a 40-something-year-old mother of three, or mother or whatever. She had these children, and she passed away. And I'm like, wait, that's the girl right there. That's that baby or that girl that was taken back then. That's her now as an adult, dead. Like if then she died as an adult here. That's the same little light skinned